This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops.
And now we take a brief look at the matchups for our tip-off coming moments from now.
Trademark of both of these teams, strong defense. Gotta love it. What'll that mean for tonight's contest?
Well, the coaches will have a big role. In a strength-on-strength matchup, game planning takes on added importance.
And one more thing about these teams, Brian, I mean, there is no shortage of effort.
Now here's Howard. DeWanna Bonner on the wing.
And stolen by Mabry. Up top, Allen. Pass to Sheldon. Allen with it.
Shot clock at 6. Charles in the post. Howard's there. Charles, no good.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
And here's Clark. Mitchell outside. No good from outside. Now Allen to the inside. Charles. That falls. Nice feed that time from Lindsey Allen.
A reliable interior scoring option, Charles plays with power and poise around the rim.
Pass to Mitchell. To the paint. And the layup's good off the glass.
A player you want to use in the pick and roll. Mitchell has great decision-making abilities. Made the right choice giving up the rock.
Now here's Allen. Outside Mabry. Screen by Charles. Mabry with it.
He's against Bonner. That three-pointer is on target.
When Charles is hitting threes, she's basically unguardable, and it gives her team some unique spacing.
Now here's Mitchell.
Pass to Boston.
Out to the left wing. Mitchell outside. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the triple.
Strong response from Mitchell, one of the sweetest shots in the game. Kelsey has a great release.
Drafted back in 2018, Kelsey Mitchell has spent her entire career with Indiana.
Yeah, and the Fever have yet to make the playoffs with her on the team. It's made Kelsey really overlooked. Quietly, she's carried their offense over the years, put up big numbers, and was an all-star in 2023.
Now here's Mabry.
Second chance shot. And Clark pulls it down.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much room.
Here's Boston. Back to Clark.
The three ball.
Good, and it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
Please, please don't take your eyes off her because she can make plays from multiple spots on the floor.
Now here's Mabry.
Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Pass to Allen, trying her luck from deep.
It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston.
The Fever leading. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Clark outside. Buries it down low.
Well, Kelsey Mitchell sometimes has that shoot-first mindset, but she's also always willing to make the next pass.
Outside Mabry.
Pass to Allen.
And here's Nelson Adota.
One up, one down. She makes her first shot in this game.
That's exactly what they're going for in that possession.
Now here's Mitchell.
Defended by Sheldon. Caitlin Clark outside. She can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
And the basket by Mabry.
Extremely confident at the arc. Mabry knows she has the skill to knock these shots down.
On her right side. And it's Boston missing. Now here's Allen. She's covered by Clark. Outside Mabry. They set the screen to the middle. Nelson Adota. The basket good off the assist from Marina Mabry.
So adept at reading defenses. Mabry is also pretty skilled at finding teammates off the pick and roll.
Clark with it. 5 points in the game. Inside. They need this. Kicks it out to Boston. Bonner. Mabry covering. Bonner outside. From deep. Indiana again missing. The Sun leading. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Allen with it, and Clark picks her up defensively. Now here's Allen. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Tina Charles for three. It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston. Here's Mitchell. It's good for her second make. 2 for 3 so far.
You'll see her hit from very deep, but she isn't a one-trick pony. Mitchell has the skills plus toughness to score inside, too.
Now here's Mabry. Sheldon outside. Here's Nelson Adota. She's guarded by Boston. And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more. Well, Tina Charles has always had an impressive and versatile skill set, Brian.
Yeah, she's led the league both in scoring and rebounds before. She's a true double-double threat on any night and impacts the game in so many ways.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Now, guys, late in the game, you need a hoop. Who are you going to?
I'm going with Brianna Stewart. She's been huge in the finals. Plus, at her height, she's getting a good look almost every time.
All right, this is going to shock you, Brian and Blake, but I agree with Brian. I mean, we've seen Stewie win every title, and she steps up in those big moments.
Now, here's Charles. She has 7. Pass to Mabry. Wing shot on the way. Rebounded by the Fever. Here's Mitchell. She has 5. Boston outside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The shot is good on the assist from Caitlin Clark.
That play shows you that Mitchell doesn't have to be ball dominant to be effective. She can just catch and shoot.
Outside Mabry. Pass to Parks. Allen. Right side Charles. Parks. Bonner defending. Puts it up from 17. Left side Charles. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeWanna Bonner. That is the first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Sparks. Cole defending. Pass to Hartley.
From past the arc,
It's hauled in by Boston.
Indiana with the ball. It's a three-point game. Here's Howard. And here is Mitchell. 8 points for her. 5 on the clock. Bonner outside.
Offensive board. Boston good.
That's a precision shot. No room for error on the floater.
The Sun on offense.
Pass to Parks.
And here's Nelson Adota.
Smith.
Bonner defending. Here's Charles. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
Now here's Boston.
Back to Mitchell. Pass to Bonner. Mitchell outside.
Hull with the ball.
Clock at 6. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet.
Well, from range, Lexi Hull, very effective. Certainly a player you cannot give open looks to.
Connecticut trailing. And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Remaining the first 2 minutes.
And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets a 3-second call.
Substitution.
And they've got a nice little run going.
Yeah, they're making it look easy offensively. Love the flow.
Mitchell outside. The 3. And that's collected by Tina Charles.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
Screen by Charles. Out to the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Parks. The second chance effort, and she lays it up and in.
Coach has always told me that if you battle for offensive rebounds, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like she got there.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 8. Takes the 3, and the rebound goes to the Sun. Now Smith. To Hartley. 4 on the clock. From the arc. Mitchell grabs the board. The Fever with the lead. Here's Colson. Now Hull. Now Colson shoots a 3. And that's collected by Tina Charles. Hartley outside. Pass to Sheldon. Out to the wing. Charles with it. And she banks in the layup.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
And so the first quarter in the books. Fever ahead, up by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
They've made the most of their fast break chances here in the early going.
Yeah, tie your shoelaces because they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Hartley with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Stolen by Clark. Fires from deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
And for the Connecticut Sun, their first year in the W was in 1999. They're still searching for that first title.
Connecticut has been so close, falling in the finals 4 times. A couple of those losses in heartbreaking fashion. Sun fans are very hungry for that banner.
Good on the three-point shot.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a three.
Now here's Hull.
Back to Clark. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Dantas. Puts it up from 17. And the rebound goes to the Sun.
As far as, a jumper will go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
Seriously, I don't know how that one didn't fall.
Here's Sheldon.
Now Charles.
Hull defending.
Charles in the post. And the Sun get it back. Pass to Hartley.
Parks.
Back to Hartley. Another shot. And the layup is good.
Well, Hartley lacks in length and physicality inside. She more than makes up with agility, tremendous skill, and she finds a way through to get her shot.
Now here's Cunningham.
No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Dantas with the steal. Outside Cunningham.
Clark outside. Launches it. It's good from long range.
I love it. Keep shooting. As the threes keep dropping for her, she'll keep shooting. Keep shooting.
As she should. Look, when you're having the kind of day she's having from long range, why not just keep firing her?
Smith. She's covered by Cunningham. Here's Sheldon.
And the 3 ball is good.
That's just not enough coverage. Basically none. Defense did not look good there.
Pass to Hull.
Back to Clark. Fires for 3. And the fever hit again from deep.
Nice ball movement from Hull. Terrific at recognizing when her teammates are open.
And here's Connecticut. Trailing here by 8.
Smith outside. Sheldon.
And another 3 for Connecticut.
Oh my goodness, she is really feeling it from three-point range now. All of a sudden, it seems like she just cannot miss.
Now here's Cunningham.
She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Wow, it is a huge day on the glass for a player who's, they're giving up a lot of size to bigger players out there. Very impressive.
Sheldon with it. Hull defending. Pass to Parks. Smith.
6 on the shot clock. Charles the screen. From beyond the arc. The rebound by Dantas.
Outside Cunningham.
To the right side. Park down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
The Sun trailing.
And the Suns call time here. And one major rule change this year, the addition of the reset timeout.
It's something that's been around in the G League for a while, and it's worked really well there. So they brought it to the W.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it in the G League, and I know it'll be an awesome new wrinkle for the WNBA.
The Sun making a switch here. Parks. She's guarded by Dantas. Marina Mabry for three. The rebound by Dantas.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Good.
Must be frustrating for the defender on Bonner. You must guard this part of the court, the in-between area.
Outside Mabry. Down low. Nelson Adota. Yes, and a nice assist for Marina Mabry.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Now here's Clark. She's guarded by Hartley. Luana Bonner for three. That shot off. And so here's Connecticut. It's a 5-point game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luana Bonner. That's foul number 2 for her. The Fever making a switch here.
Natasha Howard. Kelsey Mitchell.
Hartley, she's covered by Clark. Smith outside. Right side Mabry. Just 5 to shoot. Hartley outside. Beyond the arc. Down it. Her second make in 4 attempts.
A strong distance shooter like Hartley will not waste that shot. She makes it look almost effortless.
Clark outside. Mitchell. Boston inside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Launches a three. Rebounded by the Sun. Outside Mabry. Pass to Hartley. Puts up a three. Mitchell grabs the board. The Fever leading. Clark outside. It's hauled in by Smith. And here's Connecticut.
And guys, this is something we were just talking about off the air, but Caitlin Clark is one of the most hyped basketball players that we've ever seen.
Yeah, and we're not just talking about the WNBA. When you talk about the most hyped rookies, I think you probably have to go back to 2003 when LeBron went first overall. Basically, it's going to be really fun to see how Caitlin Clark's career goes.
What are they thinking, leaving her with all that space out there? Don't they know that that's pretty much a layup for her?
Hartley outside. Mabry. From close range. And she tries off the glass, but it's no good. Clark outside. Pass to Bonner. Here's the three. The putback. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I like the aggression there. Yeah, hitting the offensive boards hard.
Smith outside. And here's Parks. From deep three-point range. And Bonner pulls it down. Now here's Clark. 20 points for her. It's hauled in by Parks. Smith outside. Deflects the pass. She tries for three. It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston. Here's Mitchell. 8 points for her. Pass to Howard. Back to Mitchell. Right wing. Clark outside for three. That's a basket. It's her 8th from the field. 8 for 14 on the night.
Yet another three for her. She's really been draining them here in the second.
Smith up top. Bonner defending. Outside Mabry. To stop the drought. The Fever pull it in. Boston outside. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Bonner. Howard over to the left wing. Left side Boston. Bonner covered by Smith. And another three for Indiana.
The scouting report on Bonner is probably play off a bit, but when in rhythm, she is better as a shooter.
The Sun on offense. Trailing by 13. Smith outside. From 17 feet out. Here's Parks. No good on that shot. Good D by Natasha Howard. And here is Mitchell. 8 points for her. And a screen by Bonner. For three. Shot by Mitchell, no good.
Well, she's definitely a threat from deep, but it just hasn't been going for her tonight. She might want to avoid that shot for a while.
Here's Smith. Drains it from beyond the arc. Now Mitchell. Clark outside. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Hartley, she's covered by Clark. Back to Mabry. Mitchell with it. Pass to Clark. Boston outside. Back to Clark. This one for three. And another three for Indiana.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Mabry. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Stolen by Clark. 1 second left. And that's not going to go. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Fever ahead, up by 16. Be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going. Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback.
And how about this? We're seeing a tremendous game from Caitlin Clark.
What I noticed more than anything about her first half offense was she didn't waste her opportunities. She made just about every good look she had.
And they were pretty much all good looks. I mean, her shot selection has been phenomenal throughout the game.
Now here's Mabry. Pass to Allen. Now Charles. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Yeah, I mean, that's not heads-up basketball. Why try the fadeaway when no one's on you?
Back to Boston.
Clark. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
If they're going to be successful, they need her scoring, and certainly they've gotten it today, and then some.
And guys, we've heard so much about Caitlin Clark, but Brian, why don't you give a scouting report to those who haven't gotten a chance to see her play?
Well, she's an incredible passer. She's got limitless range, and I think she's underrated as a defender. For the Fever, we're talking about a franchise player to build around.
That one goes in.
It's not just close in. Charles also flourishes in the mid-range. Unfair to stop.
Here's Mitchell. 8 points for her. Clark, right side. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for three. Drops in the tray.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Charles.
Sheldon with it.
And here's Nelson Adota. She has 6. And she makes that one.
And this is who Charles is, a scorer who takes pride in shouldering the offensive load. She's a leader.
Clark outside. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Charles.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Now here's Allen.
Looking for her first basket still in this one. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Mitchell outside. Shoots from the baseline, and she nails the jumper.
There isn't a part of the court that Mitchell won't let it fly. When she hits from the mid-range, it just increases the headache for the D.
And the Sun call time here. The 5th overall pick in the 2024 draft, 5'10" guard, J.C. Sheldon.
Yeah, she grew up and played basketball in the state of Ohio. And Sheldon went high in the draft because she can hit threes, run point, and is a very good point of attack defender.
Allen, she's covered by Clark. Pass to Mabry. Charles. The basket good off the assist from Marina Mabry. Now Mitchell. 13 points in this game. Now here's Clark. Takes the 3. Nelson Adota with the rebound. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. There's a screen by Mabry. Allen, she's covered by Clark. 6 to shoot. Pass to Allen. Shoots over Clark. Allen's shot is off.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Here's Boston.
Mitchell with it.
Defended by Sheldon.
Shot by Mitchell, no good. And so here's Connecticut. It's a 14-point game.
Now here's Allen.
She's tightly guarded. Puts up the 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Great communication between teammates there.
And here's Indiana.
Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to Mitchell. To the middle. Howard.
On the wing, J.C. Sheldon.
She's got 9. Here's Allen. Screen by Charles.
Mabry up top.
Just 3 to shoot.
Sheldon.
She's covered by Mitchell.
Sheldon misses. Now here's Boston.
Not a lot of room. Pass to Howard. Mitchell outside. Clark. And good as it snugs right down through the net.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Now here's Mabry.
Bonner defending.
Left side, Mabry.
Pass to Charles. Over Howard. Charles, shot's good.
Well, she's been a bright spot in what has otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Now here's Clark. She's guarded closely. Mitchell outside. No good with the triple. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. Here's Allen.
Back to Sheldon.
Pass to Allen.
Nelson Adota.
To the paint. Here's Charles. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Mitchell with it.
Picked up by Mabry.
Inside. And stolen by Charles. To the middle.
Here's Nelson Adota. That one's good, and it's J.C. Sheldon with the dime.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on her shoulders. She's been tremendous offensively.
Now here's Mitchell. 13 points in this game.
Boston, no good. Mabry with it.
And the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play.
A late second-round pick in 2019, Marina Mabry sure has carved out a nice role for herself over time.
Well, she never gave up on herself despite slipping far in the draft. She continued to work on her game and has proven how multi-talented a player she is. Her story is definitely inspirational. And Mabry isn't just a scorer. You can tell that she's also solid at rebounding and passing at her position.
Now here's Clark. 33 points for her. The tray bangs home the trifecta.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Sheldon.
9 points in the game. Outside Charles. Mabry.
Nelson Adota. She's guarded by Boston.
Shot clock at 6. A nice shot by Charles.
Well, you're not going to pass up that type of look.
The Fever with the lead. Here's Mitchell. 13 points in this game.
It's rebounded by Sheldon.
Outside Mabry.
Pass to Sheldon. Here's Parks. She's guarded by Dantas.
Just 5 on the clock. Tina Charles for 3.
Caitlin Clark with the board.
Mitchell outside. And that one drops for her.
Just a strong finish through contact. Kelsey Mitchell refusing to be out-muscled. I love to see that kind of physicality from her.
Now here's Sheldon. Pass to Parks.
Now here's Charles.
She's guarded by Dantas.
Charles, no good.
And here's Indiana.
Bonner outside.
Here's Boston.
takes the 13-footer, and she buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
That's a clean look they gave her there, fellas. And, I mean, she drains those. So I wouldn't give her too many of those looks if I was the defense.
Back to Sheldon. Parks.
From downtown, rebounded by the Fever. Pass to Clark. Mitchell outside. Back to Clark. From deep.
It's hauled in by Parks. And here's Sheldon. Parks.
Bonner defending.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Charles in the post.
Working on Dantas. Now here's Sheldon.
She's covered by Clark.
Sheldon gets the bucket.
And here is Mitchell. 15 points in the game. Timeout called the Fever.
Well, they want to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and now's the time to do it.
Yeah, there was clearly some things going on out there that the coaching staff just wasn't a fan of.
Olsen, she's guarded by Hartley.
Cunningham sets a screen.
Olsen, nailed from three-point land. Here's Hartley. 5 points in the game.
Pass to Parks.
Charles with it. Three-pointer.
Parks gets the bucket.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Now Colson.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Clock at 6.
Picked by Dantas.
And another 3 for Indiana.
It's important that Mitchell keeps hitting from deep because that's going to help open up the offense.
Smith outside. To the paint. Charles, shot's good.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Here's Colson. Tries a 3. And the rebound goes to the Sun. Hartley right side to the inside. Charles. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Fever on top, leading by 10. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for the 4th quarter. The 4th quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Now Clark. And she makes good on the layup.
Plays with lots of movement offensively, great from the perimeter, but also capable of doing damage inside.
Smith, guarded by Wallace.
Pass to Charles. Shot clock at 5. Hartley outside. The shot's good on the assist by Tina Charles.
speedy shot by Hartley on the catch and shoot, putting it up just moments after getting the pass.
Three-pointer. Wallace misses. The Sun trailing. Pass to Parks. And here's Smith from deep. The rebound by Dantas. Now here's Wallace. Defense is right there. Clark with it. Cunningham sets a screen. And Caitlin Clark hits from deep.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there. A big gap in the D.
Pass to Parks. Now here's Charles. Smith guarded by Wallace. Now Parks from outside the arc. And Clark pulls it down. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Can't get it to fall. Hartley right side. Smith. Screen by Charles. Shot's good by Smith. The Fever leading. Outside Cunningham. Pass to Hole. Now Wallace. Outside Cunningham. And here's Clark. She's guarded by Hartley. The three. And the Fever hit again from deep.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a three-point contest.
Here's Parks. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her. And it goes on to Damiris Dantas.
Good concentration from Hartley right there, making sure she gets the shot off and gets fouled.
2 shots.
And the first one drops.
You can see the impact of Hartley's enthusiasm for the game on the floor, keeping herself and her teammates fired up.
Both shots good from the stripe. So it's Indiana now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Clark outside. Dantas outside. Back to Clark. Misses the layup. She had her with that pump fake, but couldn't make her pay. And here's Connecticut, trailing by 10. Here's Smith. From outside, off the mark. Here's Colson. She's guarded by Hartley. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now for this fourth quarter. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too. Good looking bounce pass to set up the basket.
Here's Colson. She's guarded by Hartley. Pass to Clark. Here's Colson. Ball with the ball. There's a screen. Clark outside. Over Charles. The shot, no good. Hartley outside. Now Charles. Bonner defending. It's good on the putback.
That is great timing. She is one tough customer on the offensive glass.
It's almost like she has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And hers might be better than just about anyone's. What do you think, guys?
Pass to Colson. Ball with the ball. Bonner outside. Clark outside. Again, the miss by the Fever. Here's Parks. Screen by Charles. And Bria Hartley, good for 3.
Such a nice release on Hartley's J. He gets rid of it in a hurry. Doesn't need a lot of separation.
Bonner outside. Pass to Clark. Shot to stop the drought. Rebounded by the Sun. Smith outside. To tie it up. The rebound by Dantas. So it's Indiana now. 3-point lead. Clark outside. Down low. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Great assertive inside play from Dantas. Gets right where she wanted to be and scores.
Smith, she's covered by Clark. Back to Hartley. To the inside. Charles goes back up. And she takes it up and lays it in.
Strong finish from Tina Charles, taking the hit well and powering through it.
Bonner outside. Dantas the screen. Tries it from the top of the key. And right on target with the swish. Connecticut trailing. Hartley outside. Back to Smith. Pass to Charles. Fires the 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
Love the assertiveness on the catch and shoot. If Charles gets a look she likes, she doesn't hesitate.
Timeout called the Fever.
They've seen enough scoring in the paint and wanted to send a message to their team. Lock things up inside.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all those points coming against them in the paint.
And maybe it's more help. It's the front of player. They've got to try something.
Now here's Clark. The 3 is up. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, she's a modern point guard. Mitchell has range, a great shot, handles, and of course, the ability to drop dimes.
Now here's Allen. Pass to Charles. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Mitchell into the lane.
And I like seeing Mitchell charge inside like this. Pretty much daring the defense to compromise with the foul.
At the line for the away team, Kelsey Mitchell. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And, you know, even before coming to the WNBA, Kelsey Mitchell was an established star. When she finished her college career, she was second all-time in points.
He's off on the second. The Sun on offense. 6-point game. Here's Allen. Pass to Charles. Over Howard. Charles, good. Indiana with the ball. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Clark, she's covered by Allen. And so she earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and she'll shoot two.
Now, Caitlin Clark is as popular as anyone in this league, and it's easy to see why she's so well liked.
Yeah, she's just a fun player to watch. I mean, Clark takes those deep threes. I mean, she attempts some passes that others don't even think about or see. She brings so much excitement to the league, and a big reason why is her playing style.
The first one falls. Good on the second, so she makes both. And Connecticut has possession. They trail by 6. Inside, it's stolen by Natasha Howard. Mitchell outside, over Sheldon. Knocks down the step-back jumper.
It's almost like she was born to score. Mitchell consistently finds a way to put points on the board. What a skill.
Here's Allen. She's covered by Clark. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeWanna Bonner. That will get her 4th foul of the game.
Team foul.
Now here's Allen. She's guarded closely. The Fever pull it in. Mitchell up top. She's covered by Allen. Pass to Boston. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. And that's off the glass and in.
Not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebound, effort.
Now here's Mabry. Shoots the 3.
Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
Here's Bonner. Yes, great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up.
Great focus from Bonner there. Got to do more than this to slow her down if you're the defense.
Pass to Allen. Screen by Charles.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now Allen. Back to Mabry. To halt the run. Natasha Howard pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Clark. Pass to Howard. All sorts of time. And 2 free throws coming up as she misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Well, we saw this with Boston even back in college. He does a great job of drawing fouls.
Boston. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good.
You know, one of the areas Aaliyah Boston really shines is on the glass.
Yeah, she is an efficient rebounder. And as we all know, rebounds often win or lose games. Then you add in Boston's offensive efforts, and she really is a big contributor to team success.
That misses, so she splits the free throws.
Well, you just have to be excited about Aaliyah Boston, a young woman with tons of skills, dominated in college, and she's going to dominate in the WNBA.
Here's Clark. Mitchell outside. Back to Clark. Allen with the steal. Outside Mabry. Pass to Allen. Shot clock at 6. Back to Mabry. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Fever. Clark outside. Now Mitchell. Back to Clark. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Steps back. Allen. She's covered by Clark. Mabry with it. She's against Bonner. Up top, Allen. Nelson Adota. So it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. And they came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
They really did show some mental fortitude. They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.